Good morning. How are you today?
Good,
Good.
thank
How
you.
are
How are you?
you?
I am good, and I'm still thinking about the film a few days later. An incredible piece of work. So, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you.
Marisa, I don't even know what to say. Your performance is that good. It's remarkable, and I'd love to know for you, what was the key to unlocking Amy? Was it finding her physicality, finding the kind of the emotional side of her character, or finding her voice? What was your key?
I mean, the truth is that in the end, it had to be an amalgamation of all three, of all everything. Everything had to kind of be right for it to feel right. But I think in a way it was the most important thing was kind of something that I tapped into at the very beginning and wanted to just keep building on, which was her her essence. I mean, it's difficult because that's kind of the most intangible thing, but it's, there are her music exists and videos of her exists and documentary footage and interviews exist. And, the thing that we wanted to bring was her perspective back, and in order to sort of find someone's perspective, you really have to try and get inside of them. So, I mean, even from my first audition with Sam, I just wanted people to be able to feel her in, in my eyes, and I think that was the biggest key.
Well, a film like this, more than anything else, falls flat on its face without the right actor. I mean, all films need the right actors, but especially something like this. So, Sam, how did you know that Marisa was Amy?
I mean, I work on my instincts, so I really know when somebody is going to deliver an impersonation, and that wasn't going to work for me. And, we weren't going to make the movie until we found the absolute right person. And I was determined that, it had to be somebody that could give us the essence and soul of her. And that's not easy. That's somebody, incredibly talented and gifted. And really that came from the minute I looked through the lens I'd been chatting with Marisa. And then when I looked through the lens, she'd transformed and sort of summoned something up, which was so exactly what I was looking for. I just knew it in a moment, and it's hard to describe. It's a very instinctual connection where you just go, "That's it." Okay, great. I wanted to say, "Great, you've got the job," but I had to run it by people, but I really, literally in that moment, knew.
Talk to me about literally finding the voice. I mean, obviously you can sing, but I'm guessing you didn't realize that you could sing in the style of Amy Winehouse. What was it like? I know you spent months finding that, but yeah, talk to me about that a little.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of one of the more technical sides of it, I guess. I mean, a lot of it was actually about listening to her references, and the people that would have influenced her. Who you grew up listening to really affects you. And although Amy was this incredibly distinctive voice, she referenced the people that she admired in her sound and in her style. So was listening to all of those women, Sarah Vaughan and Dinah Washington, and Lauryn Hill as well with the Frank album. And I just really wanted to sort of get lost in that world. And then it was just about the technical stuff, doing all of my exercises and making sure that my face shape and the way that I was stretching my neck was right. We have different faces, so our chambers are different. So it's it's tricky, but it was an amazing lesson.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm still surprised that it's not Amy's voice. It's just incredible. I know I have to go, but what would you like audiences to take away from the film?
I think for me, the most important thing was that I wanted to kind of gift back her music in a way. I felt like she'd sort of her life had been picked apart, and the tragedy was starting to overshadow the brilliance of her voice and her music. And I think that the film, hopefully the audiences walk out and they're just like, I just want to put the music on and just hear it again. And I think that's absolutely what, you know, was my intention at the beginning, and also just for people to just feel excited by her and just allow that music to sort of wash over them again in maybe a new way as well.
Listen, thank you so much. It was lovely to talk to you again, and I can't wait to see this film a second time.
Right, take loads of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.